Welcome folks to Champions of Krynn. This is the first game of a trilogy that is really part of a bigger picture when Dungeons & Dragons was going strong. This is the strategic trilogy. There is also an adventure trilogy called the Heroes of the Lens, which is Heroes of the Lens, Dragon's Flame, and Shadow Sorcerer. Follows the adventures of the Dragonlance. Most people don't like it. I love it. I had a lot of fun playing those three games. Shadow Sorcerer is a little bit of a mess. But for this game, this is not the Forgotten Realm settings. This is set in the world of Ansalon, and as such, the realm of Ansalon, world of whatever you wanna call it. Things work a little bit different here than Forgotten Realms. So first of all, let's create our party. We need a human for sure, male knight, lawful good, obviously. This is the equivalent of the paladin before the paladin got introduced, because this is first edition or AD, and this is first edition. So we have, so the knight needs to be at the front of the fight. So we need good strength, we need good constitution and dexterity. I think this could be a-okay, kinda. Because we have 1851, we get Taco 18 just by a one number instead of 1815. This could be good. I could re-roll, but I'm fine with this. I'm not too much into re-rolling and editing stats. You're fine as it is, don't worry, we can change you on the fly. The next character we're gonna need is another human, a female, and we need to be ranger. Now I understand the concept, rangers are not very powerful in the first game. Mostly because they don't get to level 8, thus they do not get the second attack. So they're stuck with one attack and a half. Which is not that bad, but they get a bonus against giant creatures, so we deal more damage against those creatures, and trust me, there are a lot of big creatures, aside from the Draconians, which are small. Okay, so we need to get... Ooh, what is this? Yeah, we have 14 wisdom. I think it's fine, I think you don't need that much wisdom. 1850 strength, 18 dexterity, and 17 constitution. I'm gonna take this and I'm not even gonna look back. Now, as the name for this ranger, Elsa is fine as a ranger. Truly, we don't want you to use a bow. We don't want you to dance. We want you to use a goddamn two-handed weapon. Possibly a sword, which I just missed. Can you please give me a sword? Thank you, game. We can change the icons. I will do that when we are in camp. So let's create our third character. Now, the way this game works, there are two types of mages and two types of clerics. Now, the clerics of neutrality have very bad divinities, very bad gods. They don't give you much. So if I switch down to my GOG journal, here's the thing. Neutral aligned gods are Sirion, Reorx, and Shinare. Now, there are no other gods of neutrality. Sirion doesn't give you anything except Burning Hands. Reorx only gives you +1 taco and no extra spells. Shinare gives you no powers and only Charm Person. Now, Reorx only works with dwarves. So, if we want a neutral aligned cleric, we need to pick a dwarf. There's no reason you want one Burning Hand or one Charm Person. It doesn't make any sense. The taco we're gonna get is gonna give us the advantage we need so we can make a cleric fighter dwarf. Because the other cleric is gonna be good aligned, and she is going to be using Turn Undead. So we're gonna make a hill dwarf or a mountain dwarf. Male is going to be a cleric fighter of Reorx. Fantastic. Because we are neutral alignment, we can only be chaotic neutral, or lawful neutral is fine. So yeah, neutral, as long as it's neutral, you're a neutral cleric. You can also make neutral good, but why? So we need wisdom of 18, strength. Okay. It came to me, I didn't even ask. I got 1877 strength. 18 wisdom, great for bonus spells, 14 dexterity, and 18 constitution. Now the dexterity is gonna hurt, but that's fine. I'm not going to reroll the stats. I'm gonna call him Thorgrim. Such a username, and I don't give a shit. This icon is okay. Okay, so we got one cleric. We need another cleric, but we also need a thief. And we also want a Kender because the Kenders can yell and thus they can give a -2 to hit to all humanoid creatures, if I'm not mistaken. But they all will gain a bonus to damage. So there's the catch. I still want the Kender, I want a female, and I want a cleric thief. We're going to be a cleric thief of Majer. Neutral good, fantastic. So now we're going to reroll. The problem with this is that as a Kender, we only have 16 wisdom maximum. Okay, we don't get more. Kenders are not very wise. Actually, they're very stupid. Very careless, let's call it that. Okay, this is a good roll. We have 18 dexterity for the Hoopak, 16 constitution, 16 wisdom, and 14 strength. Now, because we're not going to melee, unless we want to backstab, in which case we get a +4 to hit, we're just going to roll with this one. She's going to be called Anya. Okay, Anya, please, no, Anya, look, listen, you need a Hoopak. What is your Hoopak? What kind of Kender doesn't use a Hoopak? There you go. So Anya is ready. So now we need 2 mages. We already have 2 clerics. We need 2 mages. We can create a new character. What I want to do is create a... Oh, let's read a little bit of the difference between these 2 races, because the Qualinasti and the Sylvanasti are different. No, the Sylvanasti are tall, arrogant, and long-lived race. They are nearly immune to sleep and charm spells, and are adept at finding hidden doors. This is shared among the Qualinasti. The difference is in the classes they can use. Now, both of these elves receive bonuses when attacking with long or short swords and bows. They cannot be raised from the dead. Sylvanasti elves can be fighters, mages, clerics, rangers, thieves, and mixed classes. Qualinasti elves can be fighters, rangers, mages, thieves, clerics, and mixed classes. I will still go with a I will go with a Sylvanasti, and I'm going to go with a female. So give me a second. So sorry, I'm back. So we want to make a fighter mage, not a cleric mage. So we want to make both a lawful good mage and a chaotic neutral mage. Now, the reason I'm not going for a cleric mage is because a cleric mage really needs a lot of experience to level up, and a fighter requires less experience. Also, because we are elves, there is no point in having an elf if you don't go multi-class and if you don't get a fighter. So you need fighter. Elves are only fighter mages. That's the only thing elves are good for. So we're gonna stick him to the back. Is she a male? Or I forgot. Let's do that again. We need a Qualinasti elf. Going to be a female fighter mage. There you go. Gonna go with lawful good. Okay, so we need intelligence. Constitution is fine. Strength, I don't care. As an elf, we need good intelligence. We cannot get more than 16 strength, I think, as a female. So we just need intelligence. This wouldn't be a bad class, but 16 intelligence is a little bit low. Now this is not bad either, but I need some more dexterity before I can. Yeah, I think this is okay. This can do. No. So we can call this one Auralia. Auralia. This is a nice. Is Auralia a good elven name? I think it is. So Auralia is gonna be the fighter. As for the weapons, come on, don't give a shield to a mage. What do mages do with a shield? Because she's an elf, we're gonna give her a sword. She's going to want maybe a bow. Maybe a bow would be great. If I can ever find one. Where is the... Give me the bow. Thank you. Keep. Exit. Exit. Yes, yes. The last member of the team is gonna be a Sylvanesti elf, male, and is going to be a fighter mage again. So the reason we do that is because mages get 1d4 as a hit dice, which means at level 8 they can have a potential of 32 hit points plus the constitution modifier. Now that is very, how should I say, annoying when enemies will start lobbing fireballs, lightning bolts that will bounce back at the walls and hit your mage 2 times. So having that 1d8 for a fighter, which turns into 1d4 because we're multiclassing, it's a 1d4 plus 1d2, which gives us an average of 1d6, honestly, when you get both level ups. But you get the point, we get more HPs, and we also have double the levels. So we're gonna go with this one. We need to be chaotic, so we're gonna go chaotic neutral. Again, same with the other elf, we might want to get our intelligence up to 18. This will delay the usage of fireballs, but we get so much more. The reason is, like I said in my Ravenloft playthrough, a lot of people use mages as cannons. Like, they love to throw spells at the enemy, but they underestimate the power of buffing. Because this is a red mage, we're gonna have some peculiar buffs we can cast on ourselves, and because we are fighters, now this won't be bad. Well, wait, this could do. This could do. You know what it could do even more? No, this is fine. Let's not be too this is fine. We don't need 18 plus strength. This is fine. We're gonna call this guy. Remember, this is an Elven mage fighter, so we need to give him a good name. Now, Idriel is such a used name which I use in my games, but it's I don't know. We can call this guy Sariel. Sariel is fine. Okay, as that we need to use weapons, maybe not a shield, you know, as a mage, it's a bad idea. How about you use a sword? There you go. Exit, 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 exit. So there you have it. We have 6 people, we have Sir Adrian, we have Elsa, we've got Thorgrim, we got Anya, Auralia, and Sariel. Not the best team, you can make much better teams, but I think we have a lot of staying potential with these 2 fighter mages, because we can use bows, and bows in this game can be very OP. Especially because instead of resting every 5 minutes, we're gonna throw arrows and do damage to enemies. Sometimes it's better to just eliminate one enemy fully than to damage a bunch of them. We got Elsa as the ranger, she's gonna be using 2-handed weapons. We have Sir Adrian, which is gonna be our knight. We have Thorgrim, we have Anya, and we have Auralia. So, with that being said, guys, I will be seeing you in the first episode, so hopefully you will stick around. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.